Joining me now, Jack Hickey. He's a maritime trial attorney. Good morning. Thank you so much for being with me.
Good morning.
So
Good morning, Carol.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. Jack, arrest warrants have now been issued for the captain and 2 crew members. No specifics were given, but what do you suspect they're being charged with?
Well, you know, they're being charged undoubtedly with dereliction of their duties and possibly attempted murder. This is what happened here was a complete dereliction of duty of the master. The captain of the vessel is always the master of everything that goes on in the vessel, the navigation and the personnel on the vessel. And here, just like in Costa Concordia, we have a lot of instances of dereliction of duty.
Is it a requirement that the captain stay with his ship as long as there's anyone on board to save?
Well, Carol, pretty much every law, rule, regulation, and standard throughout the world says that, yes, the captain must stay with the ship until all personnel are safely off of the ship, certainly passengers. And this captain violated the age-old rule and internationally recognized rule that a captain must stay on the vessel. And again, there's a parallel here to the Costa Concordia, which is strikingly similar to this. But yes, this captain violated the age-old internationally accepted rule that the captain, because he or she is the master and the person who is supposed to supervise everything, that person is supposed to stay on the vessel and make sure everyone is off safely.
So obviously the investigation is underway as rescue efforts continue. What sorts of things are they looking for right now, do you suppose?
Well, right now, you know, what everyone is hoping for, of course, is that there are air pockets within the hull of the vessel. It is possible, because the vessel did capsize very quickly, and it is possible that there are air pockets. This was a car carrier, a ro-ro, or roll-on, roll-off, as well as a passenger vessel, and so it took on water very quickly, probably because of that, and so there is a less likelihood, I would think, with a ro-ro type vessel, a car ferry type vessel, that there are substantial air pockets, but this is a large vessel, and undoubtedly there are air pockets here and there. That's what they're hoping for. That's what they're going to look for when they get on board.
I so hope you're right.
When they get on board with divers.
Right. I so hope you're right. I wanted to ask you, too, about safety procedures, because apparently nobody knew what to do. They told these poor students to stay on board the ship. Some of them went back into their cabins, and that's not what you're supposed to do, right?
Right. And what happened here, and again, I get back to this, it's a striking resemblance to the Concordia, the Costa Concordia disaster. And what happened here is the vessel struck something. It struck a shoal, or it struck something in the water. There was a loud bang that was heard. Eventually it listed, and listed very severely. And the captain did something which is, by all accounts, really horrible, and that is he went on, he or someone else, they're not sure yet whom, was at the helm, and it could have been this third officer at the helm at the time, but someone went on the PA system and announced and told everyone to stay in place, to keep calm and stay in place. That's not what's supposed to happen. When there is damage to the vessel so severe there's a list, or a possible list, you tell everyone to get to muster stations. Those are the stations that you get to when you go on a cruise ship. That initial drill is to send you to your muster station, which is where you muster or gather in order to get onto the lifeboats. So that's what should have happened.
You know, I've been through those drills on cruise ships, but I must say when I've taken ferry boat rides where you park your car and you go to Long Island or something, I don't remember going through any drill. Is that standard procedure on a ship, on a ferry like this?
Right, because the ferries that you're talking about are not international, they do not do and are not required by SOLAS, the Safety of Life at Sea Convention, to have these kind of drills. Probably they should. Certainly in a ship like this, the Seawall, the ship off of the Korean coast, they should have had this. They were not required to by international convention, which is too bad, which is horrible. But they should have that kind of drill. This kind of ship was making I think it's a multi-hour, several-hour crossing in the middle of the night. Even though it was still in Korean waters, certainly the safer thing to do would be to have these drills. Unfortunately, they were not required.
I know, and all those young people on board. Maritime law attorney Jack Hickey, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.